What's up guys, I'm Rhett. Welcome back to Lawn Insider. Today we're going to talk about the pesticide program I use to keep the bugs at bay in my lawn. But before we talk bugs, I want to show you guys a quick 3-week update since the scalp. So here we are guys. As you can see, I think I am at 100% green up in the front yard and it is looking good. Here's a little update on the mulch beds that I renovated in last week's video. You can see that the color is still nice and dark. If you're interested in renovating your mulch beds without actually having to replace your mulch, I will leave a link to last week's video in the card in the top right corner. Side yard looking awesome, and it really looks good when your neighbor just scalped, because you can really see the contrast obviously, but we got some stripes popping out, so we're looking good in the side yard. Now let's go head to the back. And here we have the backyard. Okay, again you can see a lot of green back here. Now there are some spots right here in the middle that have yet to fill in 100%, and I'm doing a little experiment in those areas. I put a little potting soil to see if the grass will come back a little faster. But regardless, I'm really happy with the amount of green I already have. Up by the house right here, we don't get as much sun yet, so it hasn't filled in quite yet, but we'll get there. But overall, I'm very happy because we are just 3 weeks after the scalp, and I think the yard is already looking pretty awesome. We're not even in April yet, so you definitely can't complain about that.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
If you have a go-to insecticide that works well in your lawn, let me know in the comment section below. So like I mentioned earlier, the topic of this video is the pesticide program that I use in my lawn, and these are the primary products that I use for insects in my lawn: Bifen IT and Permethrin. Okay, and actually I alternate between these two products. Today we're going to use Bifen IT. The reason we alternate insecticides is because if you use the same insect killer generation after generation after generation, the bugs can actually grow a resistance to that specific pesticide. So it's better to alternate between a couple or maybe a few pesticides, and that way those bugs can't gain a resistance to the products that you're using. Now the product we're going to use in today's video, Bifen IT, is actually really commonly used by a lot of pest control companies. So it's really a commercial product, but it is easy to get, it is fairly cheap, especially per application, and it's really effective. So it's a good primary product to go with in your bug control program. Bifen controls over 75 insects, including spiders, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, ants, and even termites. There's a lot of different rates per 1,000 that you can go with this product. I'll get a screenshot up here on the screen so you can look at it. I'm going to go with 1/2 ounce per 1,000 square feet. So today I'm going to put 2 ounces of Bifen IT on my lawn in total. It's also really important that you put down at least 1/4 inch of water immediately following your application. It's also really important that you have the proper PPE when you're making an application with these kinds of chemicals, like these rubber gloves, some glasses, and then my old faithful rain boots. Now, should I be wearing long sleeves and pants when I make an application like this? Yes. But just realistically, in Texas, it gets so hot that over the summer, I'm probably never going to be wearing pants or long sleeves outside. Now, is that smart? Probably not, but for now I'm just going to stick with the PPE I've got, which is the glasses, the rubber gloves, and the rain boots. I'm going to apply the Bifen product in my 4-gallon Ryobi backpack sprayer. You can see that I already have it halfway filled up with water. I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 ounces of the product, mix it together, and start spraying. So when you're mixing it, it actually has a measuring cup that's part of the bottle. So I'm just going to squeeze it up to the amount that I need. It's really only a 1 ounce measuring cup, so I'm going to have to fill it up to the 1 ounce mark twice because I'm going to use 2 ounces. So right there is 1 ounce. I'm going to go ahead and pour that into my backpack sprayer. Okay, And then now I just need to fill it up to 1 ounce again. And I'm there, 1 ounce. So that's 2 total ounces. Pour it in. Cap it off. And now I'm going to mix it with my yardstick. So actually, before I mix it, I want to fill it the rest of the way up to the 4-gallon mark with the water with my hose. And once I have it filled up, I'm just going to take my yardstick or whatever you're going to use to stir your pump, and then you have to agitate it or mix it up. Once you have it stirred up, you just make sure that you have the cap on tight, have the sprayer turned on, and then it's time to roll.
I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be free. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be free.
Alright guys, I just finished my application. Your next question might be, when do I have to make my next application, or how frequently do I have to make these applications? And the label actually says you can make them every 30 days. Now, I'm probably not going to make one every 30 days. I'm just going to see if I have a bug problem, and if I have a bug problem, I'll treat it. And if I don't really have a bug problem, and normally I really don't have a whole lot of bugs at all, then I might go maybe every 2 months or really every 3 months. But the label says you can apply every 30 days. But remember, the next time you apply it, wouldn't it be a bad idea to go ahead and alternate with another product like Permethrin with a different active ingredient? And that way your bugs aren't going to build a resistance to any of the products that you're putting down. Alright y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. I'm going to head to the garage and make sure that I put down at least a 1/4 inch of water down after this application. I hope you learned something from the video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave me a like. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. If you are enjoying the content so far, please subscribe. I'll see you guys again next week. Lawn Insider, out.